Have you recently received an inheritance or anticipate receiving one soon? Well, if that sounds like you, stick around to the end of this video because today we're going to cover the saver, the spender, and the wealth creator. Hi, I'm Olivia Kirk.
I'm Tim Urich. We're from Tier 1 Capital, and we're here to show you how to regain control of your money.
For the best advice on controlling your cash flow, be sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when we upload new videos every week.
For the past 37 years working in financial services, I've seen many people receive inheritances, and they generally fall into one of two categories. First, they're either a spender, or second, a saver.
The first type of person who would receive an inheritance is a spender. And the spender's finances typically look something like this. They start at the zero line. And when it comes time to make any major capital purchase, they're forced to borrow because they have no savings. They're at zero. And so they dig themselves a hole in debt, and all of their extra cash flow, instead of going towards savings, goes towards repaying that debt and filling in that hole. So when they receive their inheritance, it makes sense that they first pay off their debt and then would drain down that tank, drain down the rest of that inheritance to make other major capital purchases.
The second type of person who would receive an inheritance is a saver. And savers start at the zero line and they save and save and save. But when it comes time to make a major capital purchase, they drain down the tank or reduce their savings back to zero, and then they start saving again for, let's say, the next automobile or the next major capital purchase. So if you're a saver and you receive an inheritance, it would make sense that you would use your inheritance to make major capital purchases and pay cash for everything.
Now, it may seem to you that the saver and the spender are two very different people, but they have something in common. And that whether you're a debtor or a saver, you spend a lot of time at the zero line and you never get to experience the magic that comes with continuously compounding interest on your money.
The other thing that neither the spender nor the saver receive or experience is being in control of your money. Which brings us to the third type of person who can receive an inheritance, and that's the wealth creator. The wealth creator is a very unique individual. They save as a matter of course, just like the saver. But unlike the saver who drains down the tank, they continue to earn uninterrupted compounded interest by borrowing against their savings. And when they borrow against their savings, they're making their money more efficient.
Which category would you fall into? The spender, the saver, or the wealth creator? Drop us a comment down below. Now, if you've recently received an inheritance or anticipate receiving one soon, you may want to look into becoming a wealth creator. Because keep this in mind, the saver and the spender and the wealth creator are all making the same exact purchases. And we say this all the time. It's not what you buy, it's how you pay for it that really matters. The wealth creator is still able to make that purchase without draining the tank, without giving up control of their money, and while making their money as efficient as possible. They're never jumping off that compound interest curve, and that is a huge deal. And if you're using a specially designed whole life insurance policy with a mutually owned life insurance company, you're automatically building in a legacy for the next generation and being a great steward of your money. If you want to make your inheritance work for you, your business, and your family and last for generations, visit our website at tier1capital.com to get started. Feel free to schedule your free strategy session today or check out our free web course, The 4 Steps to Financial Freedom, to see exactly how we put this process to work for our clients. Also, if you'd like this video, please be sure to give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.
Thanks so much for watching our video. And remember, it's not how much money you make.
It's how much money you keep that really matters.